Yo guys, Big Dog Beef. Well, you're looking at it. I just got back from the gun show a couple hours ago, and here is my Mosin Nagant 9130. Let's go on a little trip here. Alright, it is, I did not get the hex receiver, as you can see. It is a round. The guy that I bought it from only had 2 hex receivers, and they were both kind of spoken for. Which is fine. This one here, I'll try and, for all you Mosin fans, of course it's not going to focus because this camera is a big piece of shit. It is Tula Arsenal 1938 with what I thought was a beautiful stock. I mean, it looks awesome. There isn't a whole lot of cosmoline in the barrel, which is great. There's plenty here in the receiver and on the bolt, so we're gonna have some fun cleaning that. There's some here. I can only imagine actually what's in the stock itself, and yeah, there's some down in there that can be cleaned out. It's not a big deal. So basically, this is it. You know, what are you gonna do? We are. I'm gonna do some videos again with cosmoline cleaning and disassembly, but you know what, really there's tons of videos out there on it, so I'm more or less just gonna go kind of quickly with it. You know what, let's actually just kind of get this day rolling here, and let's try and do some quick disassembly of this. Oh, okay, well there you go, let me just put that there. Of course, it also came with the bayonet. Let's see, what else? I also got 2 of the bandoliers, or ammo pouches, I guess you want to call them. The neat thing about these is, and of course the sling. The neat thing about the sling and the pouches is none of them were packed in cosmoline. I don't know how that worked out, but for me it actually works out. I think it works out great, because I don't have to sit there and try and bake these in an oven or anything like that. Oh, there's the tool, so we'll just take that out. Luckily that was in a plastic bag. And of course there was always the oil and solvent can. That is packed in cosmoline. Oof, always nasty. The technique that we're going to use for cosmoline removal is, and I'll post a link for it, is I'm going to do the mineral spirits removal method. Yeah, we're going to do the mineral spirits removal method, which I know people have done simple green, they've done heat, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to use mineral spirits again. Basically, all the parts, we're just going to let them soak in the mineral spirits for 24 hours, however long it takes. The barrel, I have actually got, you see I was at the gun show, here's my stamp. The barrel I am going to put into this right here, which is about a 4-foot long piece of PVC that will hold the whole barrel. So I'll put it in here, and then let the barrel just sit in there. I'll fill it up with mineral spirits and kind of let it soak for a while, let everything do its job there. And hopefully that'll reduce any sort of scrubbing we might have to do. So let's do a quick disassembly here. I'm going to move all of this stuff out of the way. We're just going to use the mineral spirits and your basic pan, you know, aluminum roasting pan. So actually, let me go ahead and throw these things in here. And of course, my wife was nice enough to do some cleaning in the basement. She took my trash can away. So I'm going to clean the outside of this thing, that thing first, and then probably open it up and then let it soak. Only problem is the bayonet doesn't fully fit in there, so some of it's going to have to be done by hand. Let me just move this out of the way for right now. Alright, if you've never seen the disassembly of a Mosin, it's really not that difficult. Let me Make sure this is all in frame. If it's not, I apologize. Let's move you back. Alright, bolt's open. You just pull the trigger, remove the bolt. Let's see. It's pretty nasty, actually. You can see the nastiest that is there. I'm a little disappointed in myself, to be perfectly honest with you. When I went to the gun show today, I had realized about midway through I forgot to take my headspace gauges to check headspace. And it ended up not being that big of a problem because I found out that headspace is really a major issue if you have a different bolt than the receiver. The bolt, the receiver, and even the bayonet all have matching numbers. So, I mean, you really can't go wrong there. So, go ahead and unscrew this if I can. Okay. Alright, that's out. Let's go ahead and remove the bands here. The good part is that, you know, I might need my screwdriver here. What did I do with it? There it is. Yeah. These, a little bit of cosmoline on here that's causing the band to get stuck, which at this point I don't even know if you can see. So if you can't, I totally apologize. Trying not to ruin the stock here, because it is kind of a nice looking stock. I'm going to grab a paper towel and get some leverage on this thing. There we go. Touchdown. There we are. Alright, well that was one. Let's try and get the rear one off here too. Oh, that's also going to need to be pressed off. Well, kind of take back some of what I said about cosmoline on the stock. It's a little more than I was hoping, I guess. Or these things have just been sitting in a crate since 1938, and it's going to fight me on it, that's all. Come on, really? There we go. Alright, well, I'll tell you something. Some of those other guys on YouTube make this look way easy. Alright, let's take that out. Yeah. Good part about the wood is that some heat will probably get it all cleaned out. I'm going to take the large ring off because that one actually will come off. The small ring won't. So, alright. And take the magazine out, if it'll let me. I know, oh, duh. Gotta unscrew it first, that would help. Yeah, I'll tell you, when I was looking at some of the Mosins at the show, it was it's kind of interesting because some of them, wow, you know, there was actually one that I was looking at, and it was one of the hexes that I couldn't get. Again, because someone had already kind of spoken for it. Oh, there we go. That came right out. Was that that. There we go. Okay, we'll take that right out. One of the ones I was smoking for, I couldn't even check out the barrel because the barrel was plugged with cosmoline. So, all right, here we are, folks. That's basically it. From a stock standpoint, doesn't look too bad. We'll use some cleaning up. Alright, well there we go. Pretty much it's all down. I'm just going to go ahead and start getting this all in Cosmoline. Or getting it in Cosmoline, sorry, taking the Cosmoline off. Alright, well, no point in really delaying any sort of update because it's just going to be a quick one. Right now, here is everything soaking in mineral spirits. I wish I had a little bit more. It took a little more than I thought to fill up the tube that I told you guys about, which let me see here. There we go. You can see right there. Okay, just a piece of 2-inch PVC pipe, about 4 feet long or so, and I'm really kind of hoping it's not leaking because it's using a coupler there. It's not like it's a full, it's not fully sealed up. So hopefully one can will be okay to use for what I need. Alright, well anyway. So anyway, everything's in here. It's actually, I can already see it working. If you look closely in the bottom of the pan, you can see that it's already turning from a clear liquid to kind of a muddy brown tan. I can tell you when I hold the, you know, I can see here this is already making a big difference. So I might as well take these guys off, let them soak, and you know, kind of get some mineral spirits inside of here. Let that thing do its thing. So there you go. That's about it. And by the way, for those that have never used mineral spirits before, I'm using the odorless mineral spirits. They are not odorless. It just doesn't smell as bad as an entire like gallon of paint thinner would be. Alright, anyway, that being said, just everything's soaking right now. At some point, I am going to take some heat or some steam to the stock, and I'll film that and show you guys how I do that as well. Get some of the Cosmoline baked out of there. Right now, like I said, I just wanted to get all of this stuff soaking, get working, and that'll be it. So hopefully the next video you guys see, I'll be down here with a steamer or my wife's hair dryer, something along those lines. Just trying to bake the Cosmoline out of the wood. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.